Listen, we welcome you to the State Palace Theater here in beautiful New Orleans, Louisiana, for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W.
His adversary.
They're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This a 10-rounder. Good job on the two-punch combo by Kid Dynamite. Good block. Flush shot. It was the overhand left. Good, strong uppercut. He comes right back with it after taking one. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Kid Dynamite. Scored well with the hook. Good return fire that time. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Kid Dynamite. Halfway through this round here. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Teddy, early on here, you cannot stress enough how much good comes from going to the body.
And you can't stress how many times you heard your parents tell you as a kid, put that change into the piggy bank because it's going to add up. Well, body punches add up.
Kid Dynamite's hit by that power shot. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. See, he's got his guard up really well, and that's exactly what he deserves. The ref getting involved, warning him for the headbutt. Final 10 seconds of round number one. This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there. Pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punch is a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
Blocks the headshot. And makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Kid Dynamite. And a well-placed counter by Kid Dynamite. Halfway through round number two. A little added concern for the fighter in his corner. There's a cut above his eye.
And Joe, you never know how a fighter's going to react until he is cut. Is he going to panic? Is he going to forget about it, let his corner take care of it? We're about to find out.
Kid Dynamite's left working well that time. Quick snapping hook, and it does damage. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good flush shot by Kid Dynamite. Kid Dynamite's landed a good, solid combination. We come to the end of the round, and obviously they're going to have to tend to that cut right away. How important is it that you have good faith in that cut man?
Well, it's everything. The most important thing is what not to do sometimes, not just what to do. You know, you got to stop the bleed, you got to put pressure, you got to get the right chemicals in there, the right coagulants. but you don't want a cornerman saying, oh my God, this is pretty bad. You know, you want him to be nice and calm because just what you said, the fighter's looking at that cornerman.
Concern right now is protecting that cut. What should he be doing defensively?
Well, right now the problem is the cut's above his eye, so it's running into his eye a little bit. I know this is hard, but he's got to stop pouring at it. I know it's distracting, but stop pouring at it. Keep your hands in front and worry about the punches coming at you, not the blood that's flowing.
Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landed power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Flush shot lands after blocking away his opponent's effort. Little head hunting with the left. Oh, he just misses with that head shot. Kid Dynamite's right hand scores well that time. And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. Puts forth the hook, scores with it. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Kid Dynamite's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Start of round number 4. Easy scorecard to put together. That is Boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Kid Dynamite. Turns over that hook upstairs. Kid Dynamite's doing really well on the outside, utilizing his jab. Good work on the outside from him.
And that was set up by his inside fighting earlier. A place where, quite honestly, I expected him to be all night long, but now he's getting the privilege. He's getting the luxury of being able to stay outside a little bit.
Targeting that straight left hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. He just missed that shot up top. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Good flush shot upstairs. Halfway through round number 4. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent and then a good counter by Kid Dynamite.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, oh, that's gotta hurt. Unable to handle that combination. He is down on the canvas.
1, 2.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Kid Dynamite's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. There's another left hand from him. Kid Dynamite's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. And that's the end of round 4. Listen, he's a veteran guy. He knows the truth of the situation. That's a really bad cut. The kind of cut that can end a fight.
Yeah, he has a gamble right now. You know, just got last call in the casino. They just said, you know, you got 3 more rolls of the dice. He's got to roll him. He's got to blow on him. He's got to do everything.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Good combination.
Watch the hook.
A well-placed left hand up top. Halfway into round number 5 here.
Let's see some more head movement. Where's the body kid? Keep moving.
How about that left hand? Oh, a crushing shot by Kid Dynamite. I like this kind of defense, Teddy. I like this kind of guy that just says, go ahead, think you can try to hit me up top. You can't. Great movement.
You know, very good movement, very good vision. He sees everything. To do this, you have to be very calm. He's very calm. He's very in control.
Here in these later rounds, we've just seen a consistent trend, and that is precise, good, clean punching by Kid Dynamite.
And that's because he's in control on both sides. What I mean by that is offensively getting off first, but defensively, he's making a miss too and throwing it right back at him.
And now you can see him utilizing the jab.
You know, a lot of times you see a guy on the outside bouncing around, staying away. You understand the use of a jab, but when you're coming forward, you have to come forward with a cover. And that jab, that's the cover.
Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot.
You're not supposed. Get your hands up.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
Stay next. More punch.
You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut. Look at that. Great work there. Scores well to the head with the right hand. What a mess this is right now. There's blood absolutely everywhere. He's got to worry about so many fronts, including the ref or doc stopping the fight.
Yeah, but you know, that's the funny thing for a fighter, for a professional, Joe. I would argue with you. He's not supposed to worry about all those things.
No.
Now's really the time that he must not worry about any of those things.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
Close the gap.
Kid Dynamite's doing really well on the outside. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? Comes right back with a shot of his own. And that's the end of round 6. Kid Dynamite's in position right now to really bring home a good victory. He's up on the punch stats. He's up on your scorecard. This is his fight.
Yeah, we just hope that the judges, and you never know that. That's one thing that sometimes can really disappoint you in this business. You hope the judges see it that way, because I can't see it any other way.
He does a nice job with the uppercut, and I think fans, especially fans that like the big shots, lots of offense, they love that power punch.
Yeah, because, you know, it's something that comes out of nowhere. It has real impact. It has vision value to it. I mean, it gets your attention. All of a sudden, it explodes up the middle, and bang, the head comes up, and it gives an opportunity.
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Taking a bit of a breather here, just tying up, hugging his opponent at this point.
Hey, look, even the great race cars, Indianapolis 500, bing, 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 zing, zing, zing. They're going around that track 250 miles an hour. They pull in for a pit stop. They got to get refueled. This is pit stop, getting a little gas.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Kid Dynamite. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed.
Use the ring. Use the ring.
Right to the belt line. Crashes home with a hook. There's that right hand he scores with. Kid Dynamite's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. fine-looking right hand by Kid Dynamite. Scores up top with a left. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Kid Dynamite. Blocking that punch. Very good defense by Kid Dynamite. And that does it for this round. Well, we heard the stories coming into this fight that he worked extra hard in the gym. Now you're seeing the payoff, Teddy. Your scorecard through 7 rounds has him up big.
Well, we heard about him working those 5-minute rounds instead of the traditional 3-minute rounds, and it's showing. It's paying for him, as you just said, Joe.
A crushing 2-punch combo by Kid Dynamite. Kid Dynamite's been having great success with these combinations, Teddy.
Well, there's a reason for it. He's using his jab to start it, and then he's letting the punches go, letting the hands follow.
A stabbing right hand by Kid Dynamite. Kid Dynamite showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Little head knocking with that right hand. Targeting that head with the combination punching. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. I like the way he went up top that time with the hook. On the mark with the straight left hand. Kid Dynamite's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. What an impact that left hand just made by Kid Dynamite.
Hooks on the inside. Come on, kid, focus.
Good exchange. He fires back. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Kid Dynamite's so dangerous with that accuracy. A 2-punch combination landed. And round 8 comes to an end.
He's hurt.
Well, we've seen this before. A fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
Able to land the hook to the head. Very effective with the block. And then oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Solid. And for the second time tonight, he goes down.
2, 3, 4, 5.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Great work offensively landing that combination by Kid Dynamite. He's got confidence he can crack, and he just did there.
And he had the distance, Joe, the height that he wanted to set up that punch.
Kid Dynamite's showing us that if he pulls this trigger, he's hitting that target. His accuracy is great.
Well, that's part of his ability. You know, I mean, it's not just his hand speed and that he's technically good. You know, he's got a little bit of pop, but he knows when to throw. See, that's important, Joe, knowing when to let the hands go. He knows exactly what time it is.
There's a right hand. Nice combination. Throwing more than one. Both scored there. Oh, that's a big hook right there. Nice work with the left hand. So he takes a breather between rounds after he just put forth more of the same punishment. Teddy, we've been sitting here all night long as he lands these thudding blows. You can just hear the damage landing.
Yeah, and I can feel them. Some fluids that I don't really want are coming onto my shirt.
Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. A well-targeted classic 1-2 by Kid Dynamite. Look at that! The hook came home with ease. Oh, I like the way he went to the body with that hook. That knockdown earlier in this fight took a lot out of him, but he has not served himself well at all since then. He's still damaged. He looks worse than ever before, and I'm not quite sure how he's going to turn this thing around.
Well, he has to buy some time. He has to grab on. He has to kill the clock a little bit. He has to not worry about winning any more of this round. Just getting through this round, getting back to the corner, and getting the time to get himself back together.
Very accurate two-punch combo by Kid Dynamite. That's a solid hook by Kid Dynamite. Nice, sharp, fundamentally sound hook right there, and it served him well.
Don't walk into his
Right
punch.
hand over the top, very accurate with it.
Hit the body. Keep doing what you're doing.
Scored well with that straight left. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. An accurate left by Kid Dynamite. Well, you should lose your judge's license if you have it any other way but the obvious here, Teddy.
Yeah, if they do that, I want to put those guys on a poster.